Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident.
Another hard fight for him, by the way.
I was just going to say, he's not got another. When was the last time he had an easy job?
Precisely.
Parker Dubois. I fancy Parker. He's not an underdog in this fight. Everyone makes out as though he's a massive underdog.
I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to be a step too far for him. I don't think it's a formality, but I do think that Daniel will win, and I do think that he'll stop him.
Boxing experts are divided on the upcoming Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker fight, with Peter Fury weighing in on the matchup. Fury predicts a back-and-forth battle, suggesting the outcome could swing in either direction. He believes Dubois could end the fight quickly with his power, but also sees Parker as capable of taking control and steering the fight in his favor. Fury acknowledges the power and resilience of both fighters, making this showdown unpredictable and full of potential for explosive moments.
Obviously made a lot of names in the division, Mike Tyson, whatever else, but a certain Carl Froch is coming out saying, listen, I'll fight you and I'll give my money to charity. Is that something you'd like to see, Peter?
You know what, I wish Jake Paul all the very best. He looks a very, very nice kid, but I'm here for boxing. I'm in for nothing else, so I'm into real boxing.
Actually, before I let you go, 2 predictions I need from yourself next week in Riyadh, big card. Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker.
Yeah, I can swing anyway. I'm not sitting on the fence. Obviously, it's a bigger puncher, Dubois. He's got to be on his A game. He's got to miss, make him slip and make him pay. I'm sure they know what they're doing. And I think if he can catch Dubois as well, he'll hurt him. So I think that is a genuine seesaw backwards and forwards. It could either go very quick in Dubois' favour, or it could be a different match. He could start getting his jab home, landing shots, picking shots now and again, and wearing Dubois down.
Anthony Joshua exuded confidence, expressing his strong desire to reclaim his spot at the top of the heavyweight division with an unwavering focus and a hunger for success. Joshua is ready to face any challenge that comes his way, demonstrating that he still has much to accomplish in his career.
Still hungry for more success and more victories, more belts. So I still feel like the underdog, and in my mind, I'm going out there to, still same mentality and still the same old dog and make it a dog fight.
Parker responded strongly to Daniel Dubois, confidently asserting, "I'm a better boxer than him." Parker highlighted his experience, skill, and thorough preparation, making it clear that he's fully ready for the challenge. He's determined to prove his superiority in the ring, vowing to shut down Dubois' prediction of an early knockout.
Confidence, and he should be with the performances he put on, but I've been working very, very hard, quietly in New Zealand. I went to Ireland and trained, and now I'm here in Saudi Arabia, and I've been waiting for this opportunity, I've been waiting for this chance, and been waiting for a big fight. So this is my time now to go out there and show everyone what I've been doing while I've been waiting for a fight, and it's my chance to be 2-time world champion. So I'm taking with both hands. I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I know Daniel Dubois is going to come ready, but I am as well.
A lot of the build-up programming on all platforms is out there now, and one of the big statements that you made is you suggested, quite openly, that if the going gets tough.
I do believe I'm a better boxer, but he has shown grit, he's shown toughness, he's shown he does the basics very well. But I do believe that my boxing IQ and toughness as well, and I got a good chin that shouldn't be tested, or hopefully not tested with Dubois landing good shots, but it'll be tested come February 22, because with Zhang and Wilder, they were good fights, but Dubois throws way more punches. He comes forward, a lot more pressure, and he throws punches and bunches. So we're prepared for that version.
Jordan commended Joseph Parker for his professionalism both inside and outside the ring, emphasizing his respectful and level-headed approach. Jordan noted that while Parker refrains from engaging in excessive trash talk, he is fully capable of standing his ground when necessary, despite Parker's skills. Jordan predicted that Daniel Dubois would prove too much for him. He acknowledged that it wouldn't be an easy fight, but anticipated Dubois securing the win, likely by stoppage. Jordan's analysis highlighted his belief that Dubois' power and ability would ultimately be the deciding factors in the match.
I thought he spoke very well, Simon.
He always does.
He always does. He's always very fair. He's never trying to point score in a discussion. He's always straight on the level, which I like about Joseph.
No, he is. I mean, he's a top class operator in all aspects, both in the ring and outside of the ring. And so you find yourself in a situation when you listen to Joseph Parker that there's not a lot of trash talking that goes on. He can have a go, and he did the other day in the face-off when he had a little bit back and forward with Daniel Dubois with Adi Oladipo on his own. But most of the time you get sensible conversation with him. He's very respectful. He's also a very good fighter. I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to be a step too far for him. I don't think it's a formality, but I do think that Daniel will win, and I do think that he'll stop him.
I think it's very fair to say that they've both come into their own in recent times.
Indeed.
I think that Joseph Parker, you have to go back to, 2016, when he won that world heavyweight title, against Andy Ruiz. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride for him, but he's in form at the moment.
Andy
Zhang,
Lee's a big difference, isn't he?
Deontay Wilder, Andy Lee has made a huge difference, not just physically, but mentally as well with him, and I think he now believes in himself, and that's what we're seeing in these interviews now, where he comes out, speaks very well. He used to be quite shy and reserved.
I thought he was pretty outspoken when he fought Anthony Joshua in 2018. He told everybody what he was going to bring to the fight, and he was very on the front foot. Obviously, the fact that he couldn't deliver it, and the referee.
Carl Frock analyzed the upcoming clash between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker, acknowledging Parker's credentials as a former champion, while he leaned towards Dubois as his pick to win. Frock didn't dismiss Parker's strength and experience. He admitted that if Dubois were to lose, it would be considered an upset. But he also acknowledged that upsets do happen in boxing, and Parker has the skill set to pull it off. Hai Apatai also weighed in, emphasizing that both Dubois and Parker are world-class fighters. He dismissed critics who underestimated Parker, stating that those who didn't consider him a top-level competitor simply didn't understand boxing. Apatai reinforced that Parker has earned his place in the division and shouldn't.
What do you think that Parker can do to take advantage, perhaps maybe of Dubois' overconfidence coming into this fight? What do you think that he could do to mentally prepare so he could take that win?
Well, I don't think he's overconfident, man. All this press conference, all this shit, baby, this is his talk. This is for you guys. They're fighters. They're world champions. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. Don't let these words fool you. They win world titles for a reason, and Parker's been there too. I feel like this fight we're going to be the best. We're going to see the best version of both of them. So it's exciting.
A boxing professional shared his perspective, stating that he favors Joseph Parker in this matchup due to the favorable stylistic matchup with Dubois. He highlighted Parker's experience against elite-level competition, noting that he has already faced and defeated top-tier fighters like Deontay Wilder. His past victories suggest that Parker has the necessary tools.
Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. This is the tale of two careers. Both were written off. Dubois gets stopped by Usyk. Joseph Parker gets stopped by Joe Joyce. They're both on win streaks, resurrecting their career. Daniel Dubois recently just knocked out Anthony Joshua. Joseph Parker has reinvented himself, beating veterans like Deontay Wilder and Big Bang Zhang. Don't be surprised if this is a real fight and Joseph Parker gives Daniel Dubois a lot of problems, because stylistically, Joseph Parker matches up great for Daniel Dubois in my opinion.
Coldwell expressed his belief that Parker possesses several attributes that could pose problems for Dubois, stating, "I fancy Parker." He emphasized that Parker's diverse skill set could create difficulties for Dubois in the ring. Coldwell made it clear that if Parker were to win, it wouldn't be a shocking outcome to him, as he views Parker as a strong contender in the...
Parker is not an underdog in this fight. Everyone makes out as though he's a massive underdog. I'm not saying Dubois can't beat him or isn't going to beat him, but I'm saying what I can see so many ways how so many assets that Parker has that can cause Dubois a lot of problems, and if Parker wins, I'm not going to be shocked.
Hearn shared his thoughts on the fight, stating that Joseph Parker rightfully deserves this opportunity on February 22nd. Hearn acknowledged Parker's hard work and experience, recognizing that he has earned his place in this high-stakes matchup. Hearn's endorsement adds significant credibility to Parker's standing as a legitimate contender.
Yeah, for me, I would like to see him win a world title, but it's a very tough division. There's a lot of action out in Japan as well. Hopefully, after the crowd tonight and the show, we can bring a world championship to Birmingham.
Brilliant. As you can see, we're getting into the card. I'm going to ask you two quick ones. Gavin Green, robbed on the scorecards, do you think?
I don't think robbed. I thought he won 6-4. And I said to Cat, I always back my fighters, but I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a very close fight that Gavin Gwynn deserved to edge. when I got in the ring, I thought maybe he can squeeze a draw, but he didn't. And I thought to not get one scorecard, or not get a split, or not get even a draw on a scorecard, he'll probably feel hard done by. We must do the rematch, but also acknowledge that Cameron Vong took a big step up early in his career, and he should be respected for that.
Callum Smith-Botsy next.
I hope so. You know, good to get the rounds in tonight. I think that's one of the top fights in British boxing. Fingers crossed.
Brilliant. Very last one, Eddie. Oh, sorry. Very last one. Joseph Parker, Daniel Dubois, February the 22nd.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, look.
Has AJ stepped aside for that? Or?
No, I mean, he's not got to step aside. He's just not ready for February 22nd. So Daniel will have another fight. If that's Joseph, I think he more than deserves it.
Brilliant.